Eh? Rocky, I've been kind of hard on you for the past 12 episodes. I realized that.
Really?
How many did you like out of 12 episodes? 1, 2, 4. You've
less
only
than less than a hand, yeah.
So 4 out of 12. That's 8 you didn't like.
That's 1/4.
So I decided today for this brand new episode 13.
Woo-wee!
Of Matt and Rocky's Anime Aneurysm. I'm going to show this non-anime fan something he is guaranteed to like.
Really?
Across the board, not making it up. I wish I was making it up because this would be a really funny setup for the joke. Like, it's just the most poppy garbage, pink, bright bullshit. You'd be like, what? You said it was... I got him.
It's like the anime version of like Powerpuff Girls, are like way worse, and you know.
That actually exists. It's called Panty and Stocking. We'll get there one day.
Wow.
But not today. Today, we're going to be watching a cartoon made in the U.S. in anime style called
Beavis and Butthead.
Todd McFarlane's Spawn.
Oh, okay. I don't know shit about Spawn other than John Leguizamo. He's the Violator. That's it.
Good.
And Spawn's black. Is it black?
Yeah, you're jumping the gun.
Yeah.
Give me a second to explain why I'm doing this because I like the idea of injecting some variety into our show. Usually we do Japanese anime only, and I decided, hey, once in a while,
hey, guys,
let's do something Western.
Let's shake it up.
Todd McFarlane's Spawn is an animated series made in 1997 through 1999 and aired on HBO way late at night when I was a little kid. And I was allowed to watch it. So it had to put an imprint on my brain. It made me fall in love with the Spawn series and the characters and specifically the atmosphere and style of this particular show. I still think it holds up very, very well today, because after all, it is an HBO show, and they tend to put out quality stuff.
Was it like cursing and gory and shit like that? Because
you will see, my friend.
Ooh.
So, lost my place. Give me a second.
You're like, ooh, 3 off.
A little bit.
I like doing it too.
I'm excited that you're excited. Ooh. You usually do a higher pitch. You go. Ooh.
Well, because I'm intrigued. Usually, if it's like a detail, it's like you're gonna see a lot of tits. I'm like, ooh. But like if it's just like something vaguer. Like cursing and blood, it's like, ooh.
So, Todd McFarlane's Spawn, like I said, is based on a comic series. And, of course, as a little kid, I saw the movie when it came out in 96, 97,
John
95.
Leguizamo.
Not only was his role in that movie pitch perfect and ideal, but I think that movie's quite underrated. And it had an effect on me as a little kid. I saw it, fell in love with it. My big brother was into the comics, and he collected the comics. And so, as an adult, I went back and I said, oh my god, I love Spawn, don't I? I got this at a comic book shop in Philadelphia. And this is the first 1 through 6 of, issues of Spawn.
Good.
And this just,
there he is.
Right off the bat, gives you an idea of the character. So I technically don't need to pull out pictures from my phone, but I do because I got to edit these in later. So unfortunately, I can't use these, but I just want to show off that I have stuff. And in addition, I have...
Fine, I'll be ignored.
Something I have the Violator! Oh! I got this in 1997 when I was 9 years old. Isn't that cool? And I still have it.
Yeah.
He is so cool, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about...
What's this shit? What's this little shit?
What you know of Spawn. You know that John Leguizamo played
shit?
This character, correct?
Yeah, Violator.
You know that the main character Spawn
I liked it in his other form better.
The clown?
Yeah.
We'll get to him in a moment, my friend. I'm going to show you the main image of the animated series, however.
Okay.
Keep in mind the... we have a weird noise.
Okay, keep in mind... Keep in mind
that the animated series, it didn't last that long. It was only like 2 years. 2 years.
That's
and then
good.
The movie is underrated. So Spawn mostly only exists in figure and comic form.
Right.
So it's not, it wasn't created just to be an animated series. But that's, of course, what we're going to focus on.
Wasn't as big as John Leguizamo's other body of work, Mario Brothers, which was a masterpiece.
I actually think it was a masterpiece.
I loved it.
Another underrated movie that John Leguizamo was.
Not really underrated. It's universally hated.
God bless John Leguizamo.
God bless Dennis Hopper's cornrows as Koopa King.
I didn't know we were on the same page about this. Gamer friends. I'm sorry I did that. Here is the DVD cover.
Yeah.
Random. So
very nice.
So give me an impression of the main character Spawn. What do you know about him? You know he's black.
I know he's a black dude.
Okay.
He uses a lot of chains for some reason.
Okay.
And he has a big red cape.
Keep your eye on these. These will help you out.
I know Violator's a bad guy.
No, it's not Jumping Violator yet. You fuck. You piece of shit.
I don't know much. I honestly never got into it when I was ever.
What feeling do you get when you look at that picture?
Like kind of like you would get from like Batman.
There you go.
Like dun, 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 dun. You see the lightning crack on his face. Why is he wearing a beanie? Superheroes don't wear beanies.
Screenshot from, I believe, the episode we're gonna watch.
Is he gonna try to hide his like identity by wearing a beanie? It looks good on him.
Maybe.
Who's that man? Oh, it's fine. You don't need to tell me.
It's gonna be in the episode. You'll see. The episode we're gonna watch today. I try not to do this, but I feel like the pilot episode pretty much sums up what the series is like through and through. It gives you a taste of everything you need.
So I won't be completely thrown into the unknown.
You are going to see the story that most people saw in the movie. What most people in popular culture at least know about Spawn to a small degree. First episode, it's called Burning Visions.
Didn't Spawn have a wife?
So it's pretty much the origin story of Spawn.
Was he sick and he had a wife? Or I thinking of Denzel Washington and John Q.
You're definitely thinking of Denzel Washington. What? The most random... Okay, since you like Clown and Violator so much, let's move on to Clown and Violator. First of all...
Love this character.
Let's talk about Clown.
Look at him.
That hits him in the animated series.
If they made another live action thing of this, that would be Danny DeVito.
Actually, yeah, he can pull that off. But I think John Leguizamo did a great... So, have you seen clips of John Leguizamo performing as Clown?
I remember, like, the trailer, I think, where he's, like... He says, like, I'm the Violator in, like, a kind of like an Arnold-ish voice.
I'm not the Vindicator or the Vacillator. I'm the Violator. That's the...
Wow. No, don't tell me. I loved it. Don't ruin it. Look at him. I love him.
Yeah. That's from the episode as well.
It's my spirit animal.
So, So you... Wait, what do you think he's like?
What
was your... I was trying to think out loud. What was your face?
You farted. Your brain just was like...
I'm just so excited. And I have toys. Help. I'm 27-year-old man with toys.
We're back to Garfield.
Here we Okay. Here we fucking go. We're back to headache here. I'm losing my shit again. Uh-oh. Woo! Usually I pull it together for this. All right. Clown's personality and his relation to Spawn.
I don't know if he's a bad guy or not, because I remember...
He doesn't look like a bad guy to you?
No, but I thought like he was like kind of like an anti-hero kind of character. Like he was like...
Spawn or Clown?
Clown.
Oh, here's John Leguizamo.
Because I remember him and like Clown talking, but it wasn't like typical like hero-villain banter. It was like they're kind of getting along. But then I remember him fighting Violator, so I really don't remember. Look at him! Oh, he's so good. Look at him. I just want to give him a hug.
That's his beginning of his movie career, too.
Oh, my
and the way he talks about it now, he was like, yeah, it was kind of a piece of shit, but I'm glad I did it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You had a great role. So, your opinion, your vision of Clown, it seems to be a little confused and vague. Spider. There's a spider hanging from my ceiling, and I love that you made me say that. You seem to be a little confused about his relationship to Spawn.
Very much.
Okay, good. Clown, it's hard to keep
Turns into the Violator.
This one secret. He morphs into this guy.
Is his tail?
Boop. Why does he morph into the Violator?
Because when he needs to fuck shit up, like when
Alucard from Hellsing.
When Alucard needs to seriously fuck shit up, he turns into that dog eye creature thing. And that's when he gets like, you don't fuck with me.
Who's he fucking up?
Spawn.
Why?
Because he's a villain. I guess. What do you mean? Why? That's what villains do to heroes.
What's the plot reason?
Oh, because
what's the plot, Rocky, of Spawn?
The reason Spawn's wife is sick, the Black Princess. She Clown coughed in her face, got her very sick. He's got like stinky clown breath.
You have no.
And got her really, really sick.
You're just gonna keep.
So like she got really sick, and she was terminal.
Should I just stop?
She was in really, really bad shape from his clown breath. It had like toxins. Spawn's holding a grudge. His real name is, you said, is Todd. Todd is holding like a huge grudge, and
Todd McFarlane is the creator. Do you even care?
The guy who wrote the Family Guy, yeah, of
course. Spawn's real name. He was a human at one point.
Are Todd and Seth related?
He's no longer. Oh my God! Stop. Who's Seth?
The guy from Family Guy.
Seth McFarlane.
Is Todd black?
Al Simmons is a former Marine and CIA agent.
Oh, so he doesn't fuck around.
Who is a hitman.
Oh, God.
Who got assassinated himself by his boss, Jason Wynn, one of the main antagonists of the show.
I don't know Jason Wynn.
Who I'm not even going to show a picture of because he's just like a boring white guy. Hell, I'll just show a picture of him anyway because he looks a little bit like the devil.
Who plays him in the movie?
The devil. Fucking Emilio Estevez's dad.
Martin Sheen?
I think.
Yeah.
There you go. Emilio Estevez.
I think it's Martin.
I don't know why I went straight there, but okay.
Oh, the guy from the fucking Mighty Ducks' dad. I don't know.
Okay, CIA agent.
Yeah.
Assassinated by that guy. So betrayed, sent to hell. Talking hell here.
Why did he go to hell? What did he do wrong?
Because he killed a lot of people when he was working for the CIA.
What's his job?
A lot of people. Assassin. Okay, sent to hell. Wanted to see his wife so badly in the insane miasma of the emotional turmoil of the underworld, and then made a deal with the devil.
Martin Sheen.
You can get. Al Simmons made a deal with the devil. He's like, you can go back to Earth to see your wife again, but you have to be a soldier in my army.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Malbolgia said.
Malbolgia?
Malbolgia.
Is that Martin Sheen's character?
Is not. No, just. I don't have a picture of Malbolgia here because he doesn't really show up.
It's a cool name.
But he is a servant of Satan, just like Violator is a servant of Malbolgia. Okay. Violator's purpose is to keep an eye on Spawn to make sure that he can eventually conquer the Earth.
Spawn's gonna conquer the Earth?
He's one of Hell's generals. He's a Hell Spawn, hence the name.
So Violator is just keeping an eye on Spawn.
That's his job.
Not so much being his enemy.
I'm surprised I haven't shown you.
Like just babysitting.
This is my favorite picture
of Violator.
I've
seen that before, yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Look at the heart on the ground.
Look at that sweetness.
So like...
Night-night, boys. That's not his voice. That's not his voice. Here's his voice. Here's his voice.
He's a babysitter.
Actually, yeah, perfect. Here's his voice because I'm really good at it and I like doing it, and you're gonna love it. As Clown in the animated series. Malbolgia ain't gonna like this. And then here,
like his face.
And then here is.
You see his face?
Here's the best part about. So you think he's gonna be a demon insect creature? Have a scary, scratchy voice?
Yeah,
no. Just like Carnage.
Is he like? Hey, it's me. You just keeping an eye on you.
Just like Carnage in the Spider-Man animated series, where he's like, Spider-Man! Remember that?
No.
Okay.
I remember your impression, yeah.
There it is. He has a voice that you don't expect in the animated series, and here it is. You ready?
Yeah.
He speaks through telepathy.
He whispers?
He whispers.
That's kind of nice.
Because he speaks into Spawn's mind. Because
so he doesn't...
He's a mega demon!
Yeah, he's got a big fucking mouth.
Mega demon!
Why is this disconnect? What is this little
Because he's gonna...
What is this little
impregnate you with it.
Is that his dick?
He's gonna put eggs in your brain with it.
Fine. I want to be a hell soldier. I'm whispering to my mind.
Here's the cover of the first comic.
Ooh,
so you see,
that's pretty.
What do you think his powers are like?
He's got...
What kind of powers he got?
He's got the... He's whip his chains around. He's got the green shit, which is like fireballs, but it's green shit, like Shang Tsung. Like green...
What about the cape?
The cape can make him fly and hover and glide.
That's boring, no.
Isn't that what capes do?
Boring superheroes. Spawn is an anti-hero, as you might imagine.
Can summon...
He works for Hell.
Yeah.
His powers are meant to conquer and fuck up people. However, he has this inner sweet human soul that says, Wanda, dear Wanda, my wife!
Wanda's his wife?
And he has a daughter as well.
What's his daughter's name? Is it Chanda? Wanda and Chanda? Hey, I'm Spawn. This is my wife, Wanda, and my daughter, Chanda.
I'm about to skip over all the supporting characters just so we can get this over with. Super quick.
That spider's getting lower, man. I don't like it.
Careful. You might get spooked.
Does he like have a crunchy nutcracker mouth? I'm gonna crunch the spider.
It actually... His eyes used to light up, too. Let me show you one of my favorite series of characters from Spawn that you don't often see.
Where'd it go?
These are
It's lower. Look how low it is.
What the fuck? You're ruining my life.
I don't like spiders, man.
Ruining my
I don't like spiders. I'm sorry.
Well, you're... What do you want me to do about it?
I want you to get it. I'm gonna
You're
cry.
kidding. Are you actually serious? You're interrupting the recording. We haven't recorded for over 2 weeks, and you're bitching about a spider that's this big.
I don't like it, man. What do you want me to do?
Hopeless.
Okay. It's super fucking low, Matt. Careful. Oh, yeah. You're like a huntsman.
Guys, Do you see a spider in there?
I'm gonna crack you in the head with this if you come over here with this.
I can't believe.
Careful!
I can't believe you.
You don't trust spiders, Matt.
It's windy out here. It probably blew back in.
You did it. You saved the day. You're like Spawn in my heart. You conquered the room, and now you're gonna conquer Earth. One step at a time. Come. Ow.
What did you do to him? Dude, look how stupid he looks when all his limbs are up.
He's
You ready?
jazzercising. Yay! Hooray! It's me. Violator. Okay.
This is a nightmare. The Flebiac brothers.
What?
He is the main demon of a situation.
Yay!
This is a nightmare, isn't it? This is a disaster. He is one of 5 that are meant to guide hellspawns on Earth, okay?
Okay.
His brothers are called the Flebiac brothers.
Oh, it looks just like him.
They're in the background there. I had this.
Flebiac?
I don't know where it is now. I probably threw it out, unfortunately. But I used to subscribe to Wizard, me and my brother.
Yeah.
It's a card and comic collection magazine.
Right.
They were on the cover once, and I looked at that as a little kid, and I'm like, that's so cool. I need it. You know what I mean? I fell in love with that
This is like
shit.
3 years ago.
So what's wrong with it? Spawn's fucking cool. You'll see.
Listen, my friend. I'm preaching to the choir, okay? I'm the biggest Spawn fan ever.
I'm the violator. I just fucking shit up.
He violated my privacy.
Hell yeah. Here's a way better picture of the Flebiac
Whoa.
brothers. They're like bug demons.
They don't all look the same. Cool.
Bug demons.
I like them. Bug demons.
Bug demons.
Jeez, they're scary. Are they as big as they look?
They're bigger than your world.
My world isn't very big, man. I'm in the basement 24/7.
Wow. Let's throw some flashing quick characters at you, because this is the part you love and always remember.
Yep.
This is Wanda.
Right, I know Wanda.
That's
She's the Fresh Prince mom.
Al's wife.
She looks like the mom from Fresh Prince.
Ex-wife now, because he's a dead man.
Does he like ever go back and visit her in his like the current form?
That happens in the movie, and that happens in the animated series. Here are the 2 detectives, because there's always 2 detectives.
That little wiener's a detective?
Sam Burke and Twitch.
That's a good name for him. Looks like a Twitch.
I'm gonna show you some more pictures of them. Here's an interesting one from one of the comics, because there's a lot of great artwork. There's Twitch. He talks like this.
Not bad. Looks like he does.
Oh yeah.
Little wiener.
Little wiener boy.
That's what Matt calls his boyfriend.
And let me show you a. Let's not bring that up. And here's a random screenshot from the episode.
Heinies!
Whoop, 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 whoop. When I got up, that means we're starting the episode. I'm not just leaving and turning it all off, which I want to. But yeah.
Actually, got that spider again. I was gonna keep looking at that the whole episode.
Oh, I know.
The fact that it got like a foot lower, I was like,
the only reason I got it. I not for your safety.
Thank you. No, you're right. You had it right.
You're convincing me
Now
that was a threat. You realize that, right?
We're on the same page, man. We get it.
Yeah.
I didn't feel safe. When I'm a guest in your house, you have to make me feel safe. Okay? Is he like one of the violators?
There's his bulge.
He's a big fucking dude.
Malbolgia.
Who is he again?
Malbolgia. He's pretty much like at the first 100 issues of the comic. Malbolgia pretty much represents Satan, and you're like, oh, that's the guy Spawn made a deal with. He must be Satan, but it turns out it's just one of Satan's many.
You ever meet Satan in the comics?
They do, but way later.
What's he look like?
I
bet he's so fucking cool looking.
Spooky.
If like these guys are like not Satan, I bet actual Satan is like,
whoa. God is in this comic too.
What's he look like?
A man with black hair.
Black hair?
Yeah. Chocolate Love.
Chocolate Love.
That's what it is. Okay, Todd McFarlane Spawn on HBO, 1998.
Every time we say Chocolate Love in this episode, I want you to
Nope.
You hear like a crowd of like, oh, like Def Jam. Like, oh. Can you do that for me? Please. I don't want... If there's one thing you ever do for me, make it that happen.
I gave you titties, I gave you blood and gore, and I gave you 3 overweight men.
And I want a Def Jam comedy.
Bare bellies. I gave you bare bellies. You're so greedy.
I have a cub belly.
Get out of here. What was your favorite part of the episode?
Probably the intro. It was a really good fucking intro.
You like the
whole like
brutality with the mafia guys?
Mafia guys versus the little guy with the fire or gasoline all over him. And then in the end,
Spawn came in, broken arm. The violence. Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. Good intro. That's the hook.
It is one of those shows that is a little slower paced. It's not really about the action so much. I mean, this is one of those series.
Character building.
In the comic, that it is a lot about simply character building. There's violence, but you see, there's a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of like discussion of
UCL's
what is happening. There's a lot of a discussion of what is happening and why. No, I don't know. You know what? Actually, you do. I think later in the series,
woo-woo!
They have a little mini sex scene. Oh, I just remembered. Spawn in one of the episodes. Maybe you'll watch. In one of the episodes, later in the episodes, I think maybe season 2. Ready?
Yeah.
He uses his powers because he can shapeshift too. He's still learning his powers. He's a brand new Hellspawn. So
he doesn't know everything.
He doesn't know.
It doesn't come with a manual, guys.
Not nearly the extent. He doesn't know what he can do yet. But later, once he can shapeshift, he shapeshifts into himself, like a pure human self,
yeah.
Perfectly healed, and then has sex with Wanda.
How'd that go?
I forget, and I might be making it up, but I want you to watch the show.
I forget. I'm just telling you this so you'll watch.
There might be boobies in it.
Oh, then I'm on board.
And then there's side characters like Billy Kincaid. He appears in the next episode. He's a pedophile child killer. So that's
I'm on board.
And then Spawn's like, no, you're not. And
child murder. I'm on board.
Oh, I didn't know that's what it took.
That's all it takes.
Oh. God. Favorite character?
Billy Kincaid.
You knew that was coming. We didn't even see him. He's in the next episode.
No, I mean, obviously it's going to be Violator because he's always been my favorite in the series.
Yeah. What?
And he's like...
John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo. And,
but not only...
I just love villains who have fun and laugh and, like, you know, aren't all like...
He is, you can probably pretty easily see, he is the Joker to Spawn's Batman.
Very much so.
He's there to poke and prod.
Yeah, but he's also a babysitter.
In a goofy context. Right, that's the unique edge
and I like
of this series.
Yeah.
It's his escort through the earth. And he's supposed to guide him, but Clown, being someone from hell, it pokes and prods.
Not a very good guide, yeah.
Right. Unfortunately, you don't see him transform into Violator till episode 2. I was going to pick that, but not as many overall things happen. A lot of things happen in this that represents the series.
What's he violating?
You got your mind. You got the violence, the boobs. You got the overweight men. You got the Spawn origin story. Episode 2 didn't have so much of that. Okay.
Thanks for choosing this one, then.
Although the second one did have child killing, so hey, maybe I fucked up. You're insane. Here's what he's violating. So all of his brothers have a V name. Okay.
Ooh.
There's the Violator, the Vacillator, the Vindicator.
You have a sister Venus. You have Valerie. Go ahead, what were you saying? Who are the other 3?
I really was so proud that I knew all the names, and you shit on it.
I said Valerie. It's his sister.
What are their names?
Valerie, Venus.
The Violator, the Vacillator, the Vindicator, the Victimizer, and the Vaporizer. Really cool names, right?
The Vaporizer just likes to smoke all day. He's not really.
Oh my god! Don't vape.
He's not really.
I don't want to vape on this show.
Fuck. He's not really one of the. He's the black sheep of the family.
So what he's violating are people,
emotions,
and emotions.
Oh yeah.
And Spawn is gonna fuck you up.
His dick keeps falling out. Put that dick back in.
1997 dick.
Excuse me, the best kind.
All right, let's talk about categories. Let's start with animation, my friend.
Animation was okay, but I like the whole like.
It got the job done, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But the animation was kind of crappy, but the certain shots and you know, I don't know what to call it.
Atmosphere,
stylization, and atmosphere was great.
Moody as fuck.
8.
Yeah, for animation though.
Woo-woo!
We're talking about the movement of the characters.
Get on the chocolate love train with me, Matt. Give it an 8.
You sure you're not biased by the other categories so far? You just because you're liking all the other stuff, you're like, oh, animation is good too.
Well, it had titties. It had gore. It had atmosphere. It had
that's because of the story though.
Clown belly.
But remember, like the frozen frames because they were missing they had a lot of money. That doesn't factor into your number?
No.
I'm trying to bring it down, all right.
I know.
See, when I don't agree, I want to bring it down. Or up. All right, fine. 8. Let's talk about sound. You got the creepy... when Clown's on screen?
I didn't hear it.
It was there.
I like Keith David a lot.
There you go. Voice acting.
But I didn't hear much of it.
Clown.
I like the voices a lot. 7.
That's too easy. We need to talk about it more.
Because I like Keith David.
My clown's voice.
He's the general in Mass Effect. He's the guy who gave us
Mass Effect
8-minute fight scene in They Live, with no music.
That has nothing to do with Spawn.
I don't care.
It's all about Keith David.
I like Keith David. Okay, he's the one that said ass to ass. No, he didn't say ass to ass. He's the one that called himself Big John in Requiem for a Dream.
Ass to ass. Didn't he say ass to ass?
No, some fat white dude said ass to ass.
Okay.
But he's the one that's like...
And that's all. And that's why Spawn sound category gets a 7. A 7 because of that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with it. Characters. We just talked about it. Violator and Clown.
I like these characters a lot.
We're talking Spawn, the anti-hero, who reluctantly follows Hell's orders.
And he's driven by romance. That's the reason he's back on Earth.
There you go. Chocolate Love.
You know how I feel about Chocolate Love and romance.
Apparently, I know how you feel about Chocolate Love now. I didn't know before. Now I do. I wish I didn't.
Don't say that. You'll come to appreciate it.
I gotta learn. I have a lot to learn.
Chocolate Love.
About Chocolate Love.
These characters are great. 8.
What about the other characters?
Who?
The detectives. Sam and Twitch.
Yeah, Sam and Twitch, which I don't care about.
The big fat mafia guy.
He's cool. He wears pink panties.
Yeah.
And he's got bitches just kissing all up on each other. They're fucking...
Were they your favorite characters?
Finger deep in each other, just romancing. Ooh, with their big areolas. Who else we got? I don't remember anybody else. I'll give it a 7. I'll drop it down to a 7.
All you really gotta know are Spawn and Clown.
But then there's like all the other ones I wanted to see, like all of Violator's brothers.
That's comic stuff. This is not animated series stuff.
Mialj Gaburzi, the Satan character.
There's a lot of other cool characters that pop up in the animated series. Not a lot.
And they look cool.
You got Angela, the Hellspawn killer. She's a femme fatale who appears in the movie, whose sole job, working for Heaven, I believe, is to kill Hellspawns.
Ooh!
She wears big earrings with his face on it. It's really creepy. And then there's Chapel, the hitman that tries to kill Spawn, that actually killed Al Simmons, who's wearing his cool face paint, like a skull.
She got to see all these things.
Just like Batman, there's a million like really unique and cool villains and
8
and allies.
It was 7, but now there's an 8.
I'm promising you a lot here. Because the comics have the bulk of the good shit, but the animated series gives you enough of an idea.
You see Angela and all that shit in the animated series?
You do in season 3. See a lot of side characters.
8!
And you see Terry Fitzgerald too. Sean's best friend, Sean. Not Spawn.
Jason! Sean!
I just called him Sean.
Sean!
You know what came to mind for me was Sean Hunter.
Jason.
From Hunter x Hunter.
Oh yeah. Don't forget about that.
8 for characters. We're doing great so far, guys.
I was into this. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not gonna front. Not in front of my Def Jam comedy group. Boop.
Def Jam comedy group. All you gotta do when you go on stage is go chocolates up, and everybody's like, yeah!
Whoa!
I mean, whoa, yeah. Oh God. Story.
You have to find it.
Story. I don't even care what you're about to say. I think it's fucking cool. I give it a 10. No,
fair enough. Fine.
No. Isn't it really neat though?
The story's awesome.
Comes back from hell to see his wife. He's being escorted by a demon.
I feel like
to do bad things.
Reminds me of something.
There's kind of a lot of stories like that.
Like I know in Bill and Ted, they wanted to come back and kill the evil robot them.
Of all things to compare it to. They
had to like play like board games and Twister and Battleship with the Grim Reaper. And I like Bill and Ted a lot, so 9. What? It was a good story. You gave it a 10. Don't give me that shit.
I just really want you to let me know that you understand what the general gist is.
Of course.
You got your Dark City environment.
My beautiful princess.
Oh God.
He was wronged in life.
Yes.
They made a deal underground in hell. He's back up.
Yes.
And now he's got a mission to do.
Yeah.
And he still gets to see Tammy. Whatever his beautiful wife's name is.
Tale of Redemption.
Oh yeah.
But instead of being a goody two shoes and being like, I'm gonna be a better person, he goes to hell.
He's torn,
and he comes back.
And his face is shitty.
He's trying to be a good person as a bad person.
Yes.
Isn't that fucking cool?
It's called an anti-hero, Matt.
Exactly. Hell yes. Hell yes. Overall rating, and I can feel it. I can feel it. Like chocolate balls in my body. What are you gonna give it?
8. I'm ignoring it.
Woo! I had fun doing it though.
It looked great. I'm not gonna lie.
Chocolate love in my body. Now you can't.
I'm gonna give it an 8 because
talk about.
There's no closure.
What?
Even still, there's no like.
In the comics, there's just like any long-running comic series. There's arcs. Issues 1 through 100 is the fight between.
What is that?
Spawn and Malbolgia. This is 1 through 6.
Malbolgia. What did I give? What else did I give an 8?
Once again, we always bring this up. You gave Wolf's Rain an 8. But
I gave Wolf's Rain an 8.
You dropped that down to a 5. So
very much so.
So there you go. You gave Cowboy Bebop an 8, but you dropped it down to a 7.
Yeah.
But one
this is better than Cowboy Bebop. So I feel like an 8 would be
one
good.
you're standing by. 2 you're standing by for 8s are Hellsing and Paranoia Agent. Yeah?
Yeah, I think they're pretty
Is Spawn on the same page as those?
Yeah, because I think Hellsing and this are very similar.
So Fooly Cooley still beats those out by 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And there's something so fucking charming about it, yeah.
Aww.
I like it.
You know, I think Rocky prefers...
It's fun!
Japanese animation.
I love fun!
What do you like better, Western animation now or Japanese animation?
Depends. It depends what we're talking about.
So I'm going to show Rocky a lot more Western stuff, a lot more American stuff.
Like Beavis and Butthead.
I'm going to show you... That's
fun.
I'm just going to show you cartoons one day. Kids' cartoons.
We've been watching cartoons.
It's anime. There's a difference.
It's all cartoons.
Don't let me. You don't want to see
me go. They're from different locations.
You don't want to see me go full weeaboo.
They're all cartoons, but they're from different locations. Like you have.
But they're for different audiences and shit. What's your number? An 8?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not the vacillator or the victimizer.
Or Valerie. Or Venus.
You fucked my thing up. I was gonna do a whole conclusion. Here, please. You know what? I'm forcing you to borrow this.
Okay. Does that suck with love? Def Jam comedy. Oh! Make sure you throw that in there, Matt.
Why was this an hour long?
I'm gonna delete it if you don't put it in there. You're gonna upload it. I'm gonna delete it because I don't want it to be seen until it's ready with the Def Chan. Oh!